You are posting every day, you're doing the stories, you're adding reels, you're doing hashtags, you're figuring out a strategy, or at least trying to, and yet you're still not seeing any book sales for your children's book. And in this video, I'm going to teach you a couple things that you can do to help with your social media strategy and actually try to convert those people into book buyers. And if you don't know me already, hi, my name is Harley, and I'm an award-winning self-published author and illustrator, and I'm also a marketing coach. And I'm here and making videos to help you along with your children's book author journey and actually create it into a business system that works for you. I help children's book authors like you grow an engaged audience and also help sell your books on autopilot without paying for ads. And if that sounds good to you and you want to see more of my videos, make sure to hit subscribe down below. So I know that you've seen other small businesses or even like self-published authors blow up on a social media platform and make book sales that way. I'm going to tell you right now that is totally possible. That is definitely something that you can do. But instead of trying so hard to go viral, what you should do is actually prioritize the strategy around your social media. When you create a strategy that you can stay consistent with and it's very sustainable for you, you can find your target audience and nurture them into becoming book buyers through like a little flywheel process. Let's use Instagram as an example because I know a lot of children's book authors on Instagram primarily, less so on TikTok because we don't know what's gonna happen with the ban or if it's even gonna get banned. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. So we're not gonna focus on that. We're just gonna focus on Instagram. And also, I'm sorry if you can hear the tornado siren in the background. I'm sorry. A lot of the times my clients tell me like what they're posting and they're trying to post to go viral or they want the most amount of reach, which is important, but they don't quite understand who they're posting for, so they're just reaching the masses, and when you're reaching the masses, that means you're reaching no one, because you're not targeting the people that you want to reach. And without a clear message and a clear defined target audience, you're just creating noise. You're not actually converting these people at all. When you're posting just for the algorithm and you're trying to post just for the highest amount of reach and reach whoever you want, anybody that sees your video because you think that your book is meant for everyone, it's not. So you're just wasting your time and you're not actually creating traction. And also think about it this way, social media algorithms change all the time, and we cannot control it. So if we're just absently posting, we're just posting for the reach and we're just posting to get followers in general, and we don't care what kind of followers those are, as soon as that algorithm changes, those followers that you work so hard to get that aren't even targeted for your books, they're not going to see your posts anymore. And we don't want that to happen, do we? No, we don't. So we want to build a community that actually cares about your book, your messaging, your platform, and overall, you want them to care about you as the author. So with all that in mind, what actually does sell the books? So on social media, what sells the books is you creating and nurturing a community on said social media platform, which means you thought about who you're trying to reach beforehand, before you even post and before you even create the post, you think about who you want to reach. So us as children's book authors, we want to reach parents, teachers, daycare centers, and grandparents. So any of those. But we need to create content specifically for them and that would resonate with them. And also don't do the post like posting the cover of your book and then be like, buy my book, it's available, it's on sale. That probably will not convert. Most of the time it doesn't, especially if it's not a family member or a friend, they'll buy it if you post something like that. But if you're posting to just strangers on the internet, they're not going to be incentivized to buy your book if you say that. If anything, that'll give them the ick and then they might unfollow you. So we don't want that to happen, right? We need to actually figure out and curate posts that will resonate with them, and then also build and nurture an audience. And then also having a back-end funnel system from your social media to get them onto a platform that you control, such as your email list. So when you tie all these parts together, you really have the most power and control. And also with this, consistency is better than volume. So you don't want to just post twice a day for 14 days and then you just drop off the face of the planet. That's not how it works, because as soon as you stop posting, all of your traction goes away on that algorithm and platform. So you don't want to waste your efforts. And also, if your followers don't hear from you for a while and they weren't that attached to you in the beginning anyways, and then they see you start posting again, they're going to be like, hey, why did I follow that person? And then they're going to unfollow you. So then all your efforts are wasted. So consistency and the quality of your posts is better than just the volume of your posts. When I work with authors one-on-one, we don't just think about like what exactly we're gonna post. We're gonna think about everything that I talked about in this video and more. And it's more systemized, it's customized and tailored to each person. Like every client that I work with, it's tailored to them and their schedule and what their goals are with social media. We build a full schedule and strategy around your unique book, your unique messaging, your unique platform. So this way you're posting intentionally and you're actually creating an engaged audience and nurturing them as well and getting them into your back end funnel so you can then further market your book to them, which is really where all the sales come from anyways, at least off of social media platforms. We create clear messaging, a lead magnet, we build an email funnel, and a sustainable plan that actually leads to growth. No more throwing spaghetti at the wall, because believe me, I get it. I was doing that for so long. Like I had no idea what to post, but then I became so consistent and so dedicated to marketing my book and growing my platform as an author. I am now helping other people do it. If you're tired of just trying out random tactics and then seeing that it doesn't work and your following doesn't grow and your engagement doesn't grow, and you're ready to create a marketing plan that actually works for you and your book, go to the link in my description where you can set up and book your appointment with me, and we will do everything that I talked about in this video and more. And together we can make your marketing make sense and make it work for you. And if you want to learn some more social media tips and how you can actually grow your following and nurture your following to convert to book buyers, go ahead and watch this next video.